Okay, are we ready to get started with writing these emails? I'm sure that by now you have a lot of questions in your head. You're probably wondering what I'm going to write about. If am I even able to write good content? Isn't it too difficult? I'm not a writing person. Don't worry, we'll go through it step by step, and you will see that it's as easy as anything else, really. When it comes to creating a successful email, there are just a few rules that I would like to mention before you unleash your creativity. First of all, I cannot say how many times I've emphasized it so far in this course, but you must have one call to action, one CTA, consistent CTA in the email. So let's say if you are sending an email because you are posting a video and you'd like people to see it for a limited amount of time, just make sure that the call to action is calling out, watch this video. And it's the same one consistently throughout the whole email. Also, make sure that you are sending an email just with one purpose. Of course, there are newsletters where you can have like several different links to different articles that you've written or news that are happening. But for most of your emails, you must have one particular call to action because you have one goal of this email, whether is it to read an article, to watch a video, to subscribe to something, to sign up for a webinar. It must be one consistent call to action. Second, this call to action must be clickable. It must lead to a landing page, which is, of course, dedicated to this specific thing. So if you are saying, watch this video, you must take them directly to the page where the video is hosted, not to the home page or anything else. And I would advise you to call out your CTA several times in the email, just because people might not be willing to scroll up, might be too lazy, so they would rather click on anything that's lower in the email. You want to have it on the top before you start everything in the first sentence, just for those that are your greatest fans. So they are, whenever they see an email from you, they just click on everything you have. You will have such group of people who are your devoted fans. Then, for the ones that are more doubting, you can write a paragraph explaining a little bit more about what the call to action is about, what's the thing that you are offering them, and then put a call to action again with exactly the same link. And then I would advise you to add a third one, just in case if your email is a little bit long, add one towards the end of it so that people have chance to click on it directly. They don't have to scroll up and wander around because this reduces their chance of actually converting. So this is simple. Just keep it 2 to 3 clickable call to actions in the email. That's the sweet spot. No more than that, no less. Um, you must outline the CTA. So don't worry, make it bold, make it in different color. These kind of little arrows also help a lot. Because it just makes it on subconscious level very clear for the people what they have to do next. It must be like this. It must be really really quick for them to grasp. Then, if you are still wondering what to write this email, what to write about, what to send people to, the easiest way is just to copy some people who have done that already. I'm sure that you have a lot of competitors that you can follow. You can follow big companies because they do a lot of research. They have big budgets. They are testing a lot of things. So you'll be able to see really good things that usually make very good results. They've been tested properly. So since you have no budget for this in the beginning, you can just copy whatever's working for someone else. Just go on their pages, subscribe to whatever newsletters they have, download their freebies, see what kind of freebies they offer, how often they email, what about, what's the sequence, what's the content of the emails, what is even their call to action. So you can just recreate your content, your email content by copying or rewriting successful emails of other competitors. The subject line, this is the most important part of the email because this would make it or break it for you. When it comes to open rate, people don't People receive a lot of emails, their inboxes are probably full. So, how to make your email stand out with the subject line? I would always advise you to remind people about the benefits, why they, in first place, opted in for your information. So remind them about the knowledge that they're getting. They're getting early, exquisite information. It's scarce. It's not for everyone. It's exclusive. You're getting them tips how to make their life easier, how to achieve what they want to with less turmoil. Then you're giving them competitive advantage because this is information that is not shared with everyone, something secret that they know. It always works if you sound as if you are really making something, giving something really valuable away. Just think of the three pillars that I talked about: scarcity, curiosity, and giving away valuable information. This is really crucial when you think of your subject line. Just have this in mind. And I would always advise you to segment your list. What does that mean? You will have in your big mail list, once you start getting subscribers, you will have some people who are there from the beginning, some people who have stayed a bit long, some new people in the list. They have received different information. Maybe you have changed your sequences of emails that you've been sending to, and maybe you have someone who has purchased already something from you or signed up for some kind of service that you have. So you want to segment these. So you don't want to send exactly the same message to everybody. You can divide your mailing list in groups. So this is quite easy to be done in MailChimp or any kind of mail automation services, which I recommend it. So you can divide your list by activity, type of opt-in, when they join the list, and you must offer to them different things depending on what they have opted in, what kind of customer they are, whether they have bought something expensive from you or something cheap, whether they have never purchased anything, whether they click a lot on your emails but never convert or complete any action on your website. So have different type of message for all of them. Um, Here I have also included a list of the best niches for digital marketing. So if you don't have idea yet on what kind of business you would like to start, what kind of product is good to sell online, you can just go on this video. It's a lot of information on what is available now, where the good niches where you can make money, what sells well online, what kind of sectors people are still there. They're still not saturated completely, so you can start building your business there.